Good morning everyone, welcome back to my Sunday diaries in my London garden here. It is Friday morning and it is so quiet because it is quite early, so I popped out this morning, got myself some breakfast. Definitely don't do this every morning, but got myself a takeaway chai latte. Then I went into M&S and I got chocolate twist. How amazing does that look? And because I felt a bit guilty about getting that for breakfast, also got some mango and berries. It is food shop day, so we have like hardly any food in the house, and that's why I feel like it's okay to go out and buy some breakfast. Oh my goodness, that is so needed. I have been down to the allotment plot quite a few times this week. I'm trying to catch up on the vlogs for when I go on holiday, so the vlogs will continue. So there's not going to be like a gap, like a break in them, because I know so many people really enjoy watching my little allotment diaries, and I'm going to do my best to see if I can just sort of seamlessly continue the vlogs and then go away somewhere. It may be that there's only 1 or 2 vlogs that week, we'll see. We'll just have to see how I go. I am a little bit burnt out from it at the moment though, so I'm sort of taking a bit of a break from the plot today. There's so many ladybirds in my garden. So many. Yeah, every time I like turn my head I see something out the corner of my eye, and 9 times out of 10 it's a ladybird. How cool is that? Anyway, in a few weeks' time I am going away with my husband, and we're actually going to stay in Bath, and then we're going to explore the Cotswolds because it is sort of somewhere that I've always wanted to visit. I actually want to live there. Like, it would be my dream to live in the Cotswolds. So we're centering ourselves in Bath, and then we're sort of going to drive to different villages and have a look around and explore, and I'm so excited. But if you've got any recommendations for the Cotswolds, I'd really appreciate hearing them in the comments, because I have a bit of an itinerary in mind, and I think we're going to sort of be leaving early on most days to sort of beat the rush, because it's going to be busy basically. But yeah, do let me know if you've got any recommendations. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, on to this week. Haven't got too many plans. Obviously jobs around the garden and bits and bobs. Things are sort of coming back to life because we've had quite a lot of rain, which is excellent news. And then I've got lots of baking ideas to do. I've got one dessert, which is going to be hopefully delicious. And then I've got 2 like dinners to cook this week that I've planned to cook with produce from the allotment plot. So hopefully that'll be inspiring. I know so many of you like to see my recipes. I don't think of myself as much of a cook, but a lot of you do seem to like watching me cook and getting inspiration, I suppose, and ideas. A lot of you also improve the recipes in the comments, so if you think I haven't put something in, feel free just to write a comment and let me know what I should have put into my dish as well to make it better. But right now I'm going to sit here in the sunshine and just enjoy my breakfast. Right, just been doing a bit of weeding and some deadheading and stuff. There is an insane amount of ladybirds in my garden. I don't know if there's like a ladybird nest or if they just love my garden or if everyone's having this experience, but there are hundreds of ladybirds like everywhere I look. And I was going to mow the lawn today and I've actually decided against it because there's so many in the lawn. There's so many just like crawling through the grass. So I'm just gonna have to leave all that. Look, they all seem to be up along this fence. They just love it. They're just loving my garden. There's a couple hiding in there as well. Just everywhere I look in the garden, you will see ladybirds. I have never seen so many. Had a little bit of a rejig of this area because the sweet peas were finished, so I took down that pink trellis and I put this one up instead, which I really like. I think the pink trellis is going to go by the front of the house, but I'm not sure yet. This is the bamboo stuff that I used on the other side of the fence, but this bit here just looks a bit messy. And also, I think it only really looks good if you do it in a larger section like that, because then it looks like it's supposed to be there, if that makes sense. Also, there seems to be quite a lot of self-seeded violas. I think these are violas. There's a lot of them popping up in my pots, which I'm really, really happy about. They really are just the cutest little flower. Anyway, I'm going to potter out here for a bit longer in the lovely sunshine, and then I'm going to go inside and start dinner. So recently for dinners I have been loving making tray bakes, which is basically when you put all the ingredients into a tray, whack it in the oven and set a timer, and then when you bring it out it's all done and just ready to serve. It just makes dinner time so much easier, and I really am just loving experimenting with the different tray bakes. This one tonight is just a veggie one, so you can see I've cut up some sweet potato and some cauliflower, and then into this bowl is going some 2 cloves of garlic, so crushed, some grated ginger, and then a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of paprika, I think it is, yeah, smoked paprika, and then just a dash of olive oil, and I mixed it all up and put it over the cauliflower and sweet potato, and then whacked that into the oven covered for about 25 to 30 minutes, or basically just until the sweet potato has cooked through properly. So dinner tonight is a little vegetable like tray bake, which I'm going to put with some rice. It's Friday night, so I don't want to cook too much. But while that is in the oven, I bought something from Amazon. Some little cute curtains for my kitchen window. So I'm going to see if I can pop this up at the window now. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I don't know if I need a drill or something. I've got these little screws. I think it might just go into the wood. Let's try. So I just feel like this window needs something up at it. Just always looks a little bit bare to me, but I'm not really a fan of the roller blinds, which is what we've got sort of the structure in for, but I don't really like them. I sort of wanted little like curtains like that. So then I have this wire, which I'm going to have to cut, but that's fine. These little circles. Into the end. Okay, watch my kitchen go to pitch black. Oh, they're actually so cute. So cute, but it's just made the kitchen go so dark. That is such a shame. Maybe I could cut them in the middle so I could open them. Oh, I think they are cute. Maybe I need to cut the material in the middle so you can kind of open them like 2 little curtains. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, but look how cute. How good does that look? It smells incredible with the paprika and the cumin in it. Absolutely lovely. So I'm going to have this with some rice, I think. Look how dark it's gone in here, oh my goodness. I've got some coconut rice. Not cooking it on the stove, I'm literally just microwaving rice. It's Friday, did I mention it's Friday? What would be even better on that right now is some like coconut yogurt or something, but I actually don't have any. So that is the meal for tonight. Veggies, veggies, and more veggies. I'm really trying to eat outside as much as possible at the moment, especially with the weather being so nice, because we're in August and you never quite know when the weather's going to change. Will this be August when this goes up? I think it's August when this one goes up. It can either go one of two ways, can't it, at the end of August? We can either have like a second kind of heat wave, a second summer, or it can get very cold and rainy very quickly. So taking advantage of being able to eat outside. Also, I'm still reading this book. I'm very slow. I've just been so busy recently. I'm still reading The Garden by Nick Newman. I absolutely love it. It is actually a post-apocalyptic like thriller, basically. I didn't realise that. I mean, it's a very gentle thriller. It's sort of, actually is it a thriller? I wouldn't say it's a thriller. But it's post-apocalyptic and it's very atmospheric and eerie, and it's just about these two ladies who have this garden and are kind of like keeping the garden going season by season and living day to day, and I'm just loving it. So let me know if you've read this book, because I'd love to know your opinions of it. I am loving it. Right, so we're about to pop down to the garden centre. I just want to see what they've got there, and I thought I would take you with me, so let's go. So I picked up a few things that were actually in clearance, which is amazing at this time of year. Actually, quite a lot of the dahlias were in clearance, which was a little bit surprising to me, to be honest. They were reduced from like £20 down to 10, some of them down to £5. So I did pick up a few of them. And what I'm going to do is replace some of the stuff in this pot, in these pots here, that I've got a little bit sad. This was looking so beautiful, like a really nice summer display, but now it's just looking a little bit finished and sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some of the things that are not looking their best, like these pansies here. Not looking too good, are they? I'm going to put them somewhere else. I'm probably going to take out the mint because it looks like it's really struggled and it's just dying. And I'm probably going to take out the sweet peas as well, and then I'll plant in some of the new things that we've got. guests in these pots. Uninvited.
Snail gang.
Snail gang. Right, these are the 3 plants that are going to replace those 3. So we've got this lovely dahlia, I think it's a pom-pom. Maxi Peach Dalina. Beautiful. And then we've got this one here, another dahlia, and this is Gardenetta Orange, 3 litre. So very much the autumn vibe, very pink, pale, sort of peachy pink, orangey. And then I also picked up this, which will be very good in a pot. And this is a Biden. I don't know, I'm not even going to say that. I don't even know what that means, but I thought that would be very nice. And also the autumn theme. So really changing to the next season in the pots now. Just breaking up the roots a little bit because they are a little bit pot bound, and that should help them to spread out a bit, but I'm hoping these dahlias will last. A few months really. I think they'll flower into about November time actually. Right, it is the same day guys, don't be fooled by the hair, I just had a shower and curled my hair. Also my washing machine and tumble dryer is on, so excuse the noise. Right, I'm going to stick dinner on, I'm going to make a tray bake. I'm really into tray bakes at the moment, they are so easy to just like whip up really quickly. I've got this book all about tray bakes, and the one we're going to make today is the salmon and broccoli one. I'm going to have to sort of modify some of the ingredients because I don't have all of them, but you know what, that's just good fun, isn't it? Right. Broccoli, salmon, ginger, chilli, all the good stuff. Before I get started, I'm going to pour myself a little drink. I'm going to show you what I've been drinking. So obsessed with this stuff. I think it's Belvoir Farm, and they do like a range of lots of different like alcohol-free drink. This is raspberry lemonade. They do like elderflower, sparkling elderflower, and sort of lemonade and all sorts of really nice delicious drinks. I'm going to have it in a wine glass because I haven't really mentioned this, but I gave up alcohol at the beginning of the year, but I still like to drink out of a wine glass. Also, I can fill it up to as high as I want because it's just lemonade. But yeah, I do like drinking out of a wine glass. It just feels a little bit more special. And it's definitely helped with giving up alcohol, if I'm honest. I like that straight on top. Oh, grated garlic. Grated garlic, right, okay. Right, I'm gonna grate some garlic over the top. I know a lot of you will tell me to wear gloves. I actually love it when my hands smell of garlic. There's something so nice about the smell of garlic. I'm definitely not a vampire. I love it, I can't get enough of garlic. Scrape the rest of that off. And then olive oil, is it olive oil? Okay, olive oil over the top. Let's just get stuck in with hands. Let's mix it all up. Sometimes it's so much easier just to get stuck in with your hands and do this sort of thing. I did wash them, I promise. Beautiful. And then we wash our hands. Salmon goes over the top. So we just lay that over the top. Shame I don't have any kitchen foil, but this will have to do. Alright, let's cover you over. Stick it in the oven. Okay, so for the sauce over the top, we've got spring onion and red chilli. This is a mild red chilli because I do not like it too spicy. Also, I think the spiciness comes from the seeds, so if you can get rid of the seeds, I think it's less spicy. Then we've got some ginger, which I will grate in. A little bit of lime juice. Fresh is probably best, but this one does last me a long time. Some vegetable oil. Right, here we go. Oh, lovely. Right, let's get some of this sauce over. Doesn't that look gorgeous? So easy, all in one tray. Yummy yum. Thought I would introduce you all to Percy the pigeon. This is my home bird that has been coming back time and time again for this bird food, and I've created a stronger bond with him than I've ever had with Einstein the robin. Pigeons are so easy to train and to like, to make them like you. They're so trusting as a bird. They are literally the most trusting bird. It's a bit unsure now because I've whipped the camera out, but I tell you what, he's very tame for a pigeon. Do you remember, if you saw last week's vlog on Sunday, I filled up that bird feeder and I was like, my goodness, how quickly are the birds eating all that food? It's been Percy the whole time. It's one pigeon. It's one pigeon. He's eaten the entire feeder in about 2-3 days, and I'm having to top it up. I'm literally feeding one bird. This is what he does, he shimmies up the branches. And then it's a well-practiced routine. Strutting around like he owns it. Look at this. Pace in the garden. Woken up to a bit of a rainy day today, which is not too bad. I'm not that sad about it because the garden's getting a really good water and the grass is definitely happy. In my last vlog, a lot of you said that I spelt time wrong on my herbs, so I'm just going to quickly correct that. This is how I spelt it. Right, okay, let's spell it correctly. Time. Thank you for joining me again this Sunday in my home garden here in London. I took you out and about to garden centres, some park trips. Let me know if there's anything you want to see in these Sunday vlogs that I'm not maybe showing, or something you want to see more of, and I will hopefully be able to do that. I am still really enjoying making these Sunday vlogs. They are so enjoyable. I love filming little snippets of my life, and it just sort of feels easier in a way because I'm just picking up the camera when I'm doing things that I think might interest you. So yeah, they're going good so far, I think. I think you guys are enjoying them. Let me know in the comments if you are, and I'll keep going. I've got some really fun trips planned in August and early September, which I will show you on these vlogs, and hopefully you'll enjoy those too. Until next Sunday, have a lovely rest of your week. I'll be back again in my home garden Sunday 9 AM, or you can join me in the week at the allotment plot. Either way, I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.